So there's something actually beyond his like just like great strides.
Uh-huh.
The that the MTS into the shift boost is something I haven't been able to replicate. It's it's like a different technique than the max speed. Well, actually, they use it in Drift Highway. It's like a quick MTS into shift boost instead of like an exaggerated one on twist road.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be going too fast and get too much lift to get it, I think.
You want to check out Rafiffin's Black Bolt? We kind of skimmed through some of the GX ones in the review, I think.
Man,
Yeah, his openers with Black Bolt are immaculate.
yeah, I know what you mean about the too much lift, because when I tried it with the longer MTS, it just like popped me up.
Yeah, and in the final lap on this run, he barely even did an MTS. I'm not even sure if he did one, to be honest, on lap 3.
Oh, wow. It looks like it barely makes it.
Yeah, not the greatest suicide, but still, with his lap 1.
Got another snaking.
And he does just the perfect turn angle for those longer MTSs to get more speed too, which I find hard to replicate.
So how do you feel about snaking on this track, Meng?
Well, I think the mistake I made early on was I was using the cockpit with sharper turns, the maximum star.
Right.
So when I was watching him snake, I'm like, oh, his strides are going longer and better with the curvature of the track. And his run obviously is just much better than anyone else.
If I remember right, Combat Cannon has the weakest turning ability of the A-rated cockpits, or does Crazy Buffalo have a weaker one? I need to double check.
I haven't experimented with the cockpits and snaking. I've just used the combat and star.
Yeah, that's all I really ever use. I'm not a very experimental player.
I mean, yeah, just look at some of these stats and think about how they might be able to be put to good use compared to other cockpits in certain courses.
Go Mifune. If you have any specific runs that you would like us to play that are like on the world record thing, you can like shout them out and I'll look at them.
Well, the one I was particularly one I wanted to go in detail myself if I was going to try to like produce something would be his most recent one on multiplex, and going out over the differences between the changing of the cockpit and the way it affects the strides and just how much faster it is than everyone else at this point.
So when was that set?
Because that was just like a month or so ago.
I've
The new
got
I forget the timeline.
yeah, I've got January and February open.
I could do a quick check on his channel. Multiplex was 3 months ago.
Oh, so it's December. It's gotta be
Probably easier just to go to the records page and find it there,
yeah.
if it's a world record.
I thought it was like right at the end of this list though. Yeah, maybe I should.
And yeah, going back to the
It,
cockpits thing. Oh,
it,
go ahead.
oh, it was done in November 11th, 2020.
Okay. I don't see it. That's wait, I see ordeal. Oh wait, that's not even the right one.
Yeah, it was the one right before Ordeal.
I
So it's
think
like
that links to the wrong one.
it was like 1 month before that.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, this shouldn't be that difficult. Let's go to battle streams. There we go.
So his new thing, which it's been a little surprising to me, but the cockpit change and why he was, I don't know if he was intentionally handicapping him like self or just trying to do it all with Cannon before. I'm not sure what the deal was. If he mentioned anything about it.
We can try to locate his tweets just to see if he has any comments on that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So when you use maximum star as the cockpit, it's generally harder to snake in more narrow courses because it turns faster and better.
It's just it's a different feel. Like I didn't really experiment too much into it recently, but then when I was going through this track with both cockpits, it's a lot better with maximum star, especially with that through that zigzag part. You could cut it so sharp.
Yeah.
Any
Imagine.
other ones that stick out?
So I mean, it's
snaking or.
Yeah, I don't know how much time Ming has, so I figured we could do some snaking, but I'm open to any requests that people have. I've got just kind of random stuff open. This happened last year, snaking run by David.
Would anyone by any chance know how to get rid of the echo on my headphones? It's going like I talk into my headphones and it comes out my speaker in an echo.
It's probably because you're listening to the stream.
Yeah, I have the stream muted.
Okay.
To prevent that sort of thing. Yeah.
You got it. Okay. Well, while I'm still here, I have a few minutes. Well, the thing is about snaking, though, what I want to do is like specifically with like multiplex is like I don't think people understand what snaking is besides just zigzagging back and forth through the strides and like what actually makes good snaking. Because like when I watch him or like anyone who's like trying to go for records, it's like you can't compete with him. He's so good. It's like so like I know on the level that just like you just can't match his speeds. That's why I wanted to attempt making some kind of video to highlight why he's so much better than everyone. And yeah, it's and there's some knowledge that I can't perfectly do, like the cockpit stuff. I'm sure AKC can describe like the turning radius stuff better than even like I can. About is it called drag or what is it called? The sharpness of turning.
It's mainly turn movement is the main stat for that. But the cockpit has another handling related stat called grip 2, which is not so easy to describe, to be honest.
And plus this lightweight advantage, it doesn't really play a factor into multiplex, but his ordeal one was probably gonna have a lot better, like, constant drop speed.
Well, there is a visible effect to the boost strength stat for custom machines the heavier the machine is, so I wonder if that could play a factor in high-speed courses like that, like Multiplex or Thunder Road. I mean, it's slight, but it's something. And I think heavier machines tends to reach higher speeds when snaking if all the other stats are similar.
Yeah, that could be. I haven't played enough to feel the effects, but it's yeah, it's very, very different. It's the weirdest one was using Gallant with both different cockpits. It's like
Check out
Like,
your, this
it
run
feels
you
like
just
two
uploaded.
completely different ships.
Yeah, and weight itself affects how sharp a machine will turn. Even though maximum star is the heaviest, it has the better turn movement, which offsets that, I think. But it might feel less responsive potentially because it's heavier. I noticed that when I was stat modding and all that.
Yeah, I would say Twist Road counts as a high-speed course for snaking.
Yeah,
Maybe one of the highest.
Yeah, with the shift boost too.
Yeah.
I think he switched to maximum star on that one too.
Oh wow, you have to do some weird maneuvering with these lower tier ships to make the skip.
Well, I was for this one, I wasn't sure like how well you have to float over this that island over a little bit here. So I zigzag here for more speed. Then basically once you hit the overhead of the island, you can start cutting. I'm not sure exactly what the best cut would be. I think Yoshi Fan was able to cut a little sharper with Super Piranha.
Here's a
Yeah,
snaking with Great Star. This should be interesting.
This is actually as far as handling goes, this machine feels perfect.
Even more so than Wild Goose.
Yeah, Wild Goose Snake's it's easy to handle, but it does go back and forth. You got to spam a little faster.
Oh, okay.
So this one, you get your longer strides, and it's lagging a little.
Yeah, sorry.
As far as like handling though, if you're using the original machines, I would say the worst feeling one, as far as like a legit snaking machine, it's a Fire Stingray. It's like a bar of soap. Black Bull is a little bit soapy, and Fat Shark is the sharpest.
Kind of surprised to hear Fire Stingray as one of the worst handling snakers.
Oh, is it one of these world record? This
Oh
one?
yeah, I had the fastest lap one, the 28 2:14 right there.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, I do think Gallant has a little bit more potential, but
It does.
there must be a world of a difference with handling and ease of controlling the machine on this nasty
I even
course.
missed the zipper right here. I mean, not the biggest a deal of this, but with Gantlet, you'd do the MTS into the shift boost there, and you could get 2,000.
Oh yeah, I
kilometers.
did bring that up, I believe. Yeah, with the potential shift boost on lap 1.
And I mean, obviously you could get the clipping shift boost there, like the Humley did.
Holy cow.
But
Landed with around like 2,300. That's good.
yeah, but then this is what kept happening to me over and over. This part right here.
Yeah.
I had like 5 botch runs like that.
So
I mean, it'd be so much simpler if we can avoid those dash plates, but it does help make you go faster.
So these are all January, I believe. Oh yeah, FIFA. I remember he got this. This was really impressive.
Honestly, the failed lap ones are just decent for practice.
It's kind of like he's here in spirit.
For boost laps.
I mean, and some of his like blooper reel stuff was like crazy too. Like when you get the shift boosts with Gallant in that section before the drop, and you just go like 3,000, and it's like slashing into the wall.
Yeah, that's a fun one. It's kind of annoying how you need to get that crazy double shift boost at the end of lap 1 to potentially to be able to contend for a world record. And that's crazy fast right there. Jeez.
It almost needs like a different terminology. Even if it's the same premise, it's like the what do you want to call it? Like a lateral shift boost.
Like you mean the MTS under shift boost?
It's like where you spam a shoulder button to get the shift
Oh
boost.
yeah, like a strafe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I call it strafing shift boost, although that might not be specific enough.
Yeah. Shift boosts are weird, man.
I mean, is there only two of them then? Is it this, that, and the twist road at the end of the track?
There's
There's
I mean, it depends on
cross.
how you want to classify it because you can do the one twist road. There is sort of one in Meteor Stream before the first turn in the
Oh,
ice.
true, yeah.
And technically there's one at the end of chapter 7.
Oh, I forgot about these ones.
What do you think about that suicide? I haven't used Gallant on Ordeal. It looked like that can be improved.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a faster versions, but yeah.
Well, I was expecting an MTRS into a suicide, because heavier machines would potentially stay on the track, and
I think generally you'd be running very low on energy by then, that if you try rail slide you won't be able to
it's
just
okay.
die too soon before you gain the speed, I think. So, yeah, this is by Dan, right?
Yep. I think he came up with that kind of shortcut at the end.
Neppy discovered it and showed it off on the Discord chat.
Yeah, what a legend.
He can reasonably get 115, I think, if he just doesn't mess up his shift boost.
Yeah, this is this is apparently the fastest of the 3 difficulties for him.
Normal, yeah.
And these shift boosts are so much harder than Chapter 2's as well.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's uneven track. It's like going against all of, like, you know, the fundamental, like, you usually try to go for, like, the downhill. But, I mean, you can do it anywhere. It's just hard. Very hard.
Yeah, that was one of the missions that was a rage quit for me, because I'm obviously not a god tier shift booster, and those Phantom Road shift boosts are not free.
And it crushes the snaking world record, by the way.
I don't remember what CGN had for it.
Is it even a sub 130? Let me check. 120. The fastest is a 127 for snaking.
Yeah, that's probably legit better from X Speed, since Blue Falcon's not so great at snaking.
Yeah, I think in courses where you can shift boost everywhere, max speed just might be better.
Was that a world record?
Yeah, that was a fast lap. world record. And this should be the 3-lap, I believe.
Yeah, when he cleaned this up, like when he first posted the first one that beat out Brave, it was like you saw the potential of what's coming, and he cleaned it up. And it's just crazy fast.
Mhm.
He does have a. Well, I don't know what this is showing now.
111,487 from January. I think he beat this one.
Did he? It's kind of hard to keep track. No, that's the current 3-lap.
Oh, okay. Poor Sanic. Forgetting
But-
to hit the record button.
But yeah, he does have a faster fast lap than the one you showed just now.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, a 20.9 on lap 2.
Yeah, Mifune, I think there's definitely potential for sub 111, but it's gonna take an insane run.
He can beat.
Yeah,
he can
that
definitely
jump's
beat the
crazy.
current snaking world record with really good splits.
Or any of these specifically interesting? There's so many.
Well, we could go back to the 2019 run since I don't think we did a review for that.
That's true.
And there has been some activity with non-SA and non-custom world records true recently.
Yeah, should we start at the beginning of 2019?
It doesn't really matter the order, just whatever we want to look into.
Oh, here we go.
Particularly the aerial dive one.
Yeah. Yeah, let's that's a beautiful record. Actually, yeah, I did uploaded an input display of this replay. I find that really difficult. Like, I don't know, his inputs are just like really super fast, so he can just move Gallant faster than pretty much anybody.
He is so fast with the side attack mashing, it's insane.
Kind of ironic that he wasn't using them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really happy he turned to the dark side.
I mean, well, he's like one of the players then that just has he's dipped in both worlds, like because he is like he mastered Fat Shark, then he came and just mastered this.
Yep.
Yeah, this is pretty insane.
Yeah, there's a really ridiculous suicide for this track that he goes for. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It must be pretty hard. I've never tried it.
I've never really gotten close myself.
That's
Yeah.
quite a distance.
Yeah, if I land with enough speed to do that, I'm just trying to survive. Let's check out Fast Lap Double Branches. I don't know if this is got beaten. I'm sure it probably did.
No, this is, well, no, the fast lap is with Gallant for sure now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's cool to see this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess the shift to Gallant mainly stems from both Gallant's weight and how it just doesn't lose as much speed from turning and strafing is probably the main thing.
Mhm. Yeah, they really pushed Fat Shark to its limit on this track. But, yeah, Gallant just has the edge in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, and the better speed retention from super high speeds is important too.
That jump is just so ridiculous that he does at the end there. Oh, okay, so this was his lap 1 PB and his fast lap, apparently.
So you don't want to boost right before the dash plate, okay.
Jeez.
He just kind of bumped up really quick.
Got the shift boost but lost too much speed after. But still, a really good lap.
Drift Highway. I know Phi mentioned this in the review, that this could potentially beat the space flying world record.
Yeah, I mean, this is what the MTS stuff I was talking about earlier. Like, it's not a gimme. I don't like. He does it so well that I just can't replicate it. You could barely even tell he's doing it.
And I'm sure he's optimizing everything. Like how long you hold A, and
Oh, that was
he's probably getting double shift boost too, most likely.
really fast suicide too.
Yeah,
I heard
it's
that.
absolutely nuts.
I heard it's pretty easy to hit the speed cap and stop, especially for snaking.
Oh, really? With that suicide there?
Power world
Yeah,
record.
well, yeah, I think what's happening to Sanic as well for max speed.
Actually, I think I've actually had some suicide stops there.
No, this is just black magic. I'm kind of surprised there's no separation between like AGG and non-AGG, at least like not on the ladder. At least I don't think there is on there.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's just because they couldn't set that up on the website easily.
But
currently.
you can't slide on jumper. But I mean, yeah, it would probably complicate things.
Yeah, because there's already slider and jumper. Those are the main two categories, right?
Yeah, I think. Or just open and jumper, I believe.
Only two categories. I'm sure they can fit in the third.
Well, I thought that's what they were doing for the Mario Kart Wii now, because Ultra Shortcuts got out of control.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've done that already. We can check their websites.
There's like Shortcut, then there's like Ultra Shortcut. I haven't checked. I thought that's what they did.
Oh, a
Sorry.
third. Okay.
So here we're on to February. Aw, thanks for the shout out.
Yeah. Mario Kart Wii does have three categories: non-shortcut, unrestricted, and alternate shortcut.
I know I'm being biased by just looking at the GX records, but I think that's what we're here for.
Well, yeah, that's who's I can't speak on anything else.
Oh wow, that was a quick one. Does
And another
that-
two, the separation of why no one can compete with him on this track is his MTS exit speed is he carries over the speed somehow, and people drop their speeds. Like if you watch the other players who are like 2-3 seconds behind, they all lose speed from their MTS, and like his just like explodes out of it. He's like doing something extra.
Well, I think his speed in general plays a part into that, and yeah, I think that helps. But yeah,
Well, I noticed that too. Like when I tried to compete with like Raleigh and stuff like that on some Fat Shark stuff, where it's like not like other people are playing it. Like his MTS stuff with Fat Shark, without side attacks and all that stuff. Like he just like whatever. We have that graph on the MTS chart. Like Fat Shark was like what 90% something turn like using joystick or something.
right.
Like he just has like the perfect angle and perfect release.
Yep. Yeah, I get it. Definitely gets in depth with GX. Like there's like some parts of like to like optimally quick turn. It just probably takes some really precise angles and just perfectly execution.
And I think Fat Shark's the most unique with that. I haven't used Black Bull enough to rate his MTS. If it is well, Black Part is he just like you? He's like the lowest percentage, like where you're kind of like 70% or something. I've been
70-ish, I think, maybe, or maybe slightly less. But that compared to full steering makes you go a lot faster, like hundreds of kilometers per hour faster.
Oh wow, we saw some. Looks like maybe some old heads from F-Zero X started playing again. Oh well, I don't know. That's jumper ladder, so I don't know. Well, David was still doing X at this point.
Yeah, I did one thing on X, just playing it for fun. I did Mute City 1, Bloodhawk. It's
Oh.
I forget what I had, 110 or something. And yeah, the thing I don't get with an X is like I don't know what you call them an X when you do MTRS. It's like so much different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to worry about your energy too a lot more.
Oh yeah, I would like I'd try to replicate the beginning of the lap wall grind, and I would just like be like game over.
Yeah. Sometimes you like if you do the wrong angle, it will just eat up all your energy.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah.
I,
It makes it a lot more challenging. Like there's a lot more to consider. Like the whole boost management thing. It's kind of not a thing in GX. Like, at least it's not that hard to like really balance it. It's probably harder in snaking, maybe. I don't know.
it's yeah, it was different. Like the energy management was
Because like in max
very
speed,
precise.
it usually works out where you just spam boost when you're
Yeah.
about to be out, you refill and repeat.
Was that an extra shift boost he got in the last?
I think he
range?
does get a really good on track right there. Yeah, he doesn't go for any edge shift boost there. And it pops him up to, like,
Gets
30.
one there over the track, yeah.
It must be a really high speed you need that, because Battlestream was getting his too. I'm like, whoa, where are you getting these on track ones?
Yeah.
crazy with these high-speed shift boosts. Now we have to look through every part of the track that goes slightly uphill, and then we have to ask, can we get a shift boost from that?
Shout out to Hardbanger.
Oh, the cousin of Hardbanger.
Oh yeah, Heavy Star. Yeah. Oh, I guess he didn't get the fast lap during this month.
Yeah, this is when he beat his record again.
Yeah, it took him a while to claim the world record for the first time, but now he's owning it.
Yeah. Yeah, 20XX where you're going so fast that you actually have to press A more than you MT.
It's like you're going so fast you can't expend all the energy to do a suicide.
Ordeal. Oh. This one has a really nice rail slide at the end of lap 1, I believe.
Yeah, there are some differences with this and the current world record. It's cleaner, of course.
Yeah.
But he does go slow at a certain part, which probably cost him more time. Which I'll show, which I noticed.
Yeah, I'd be interested in how the splits match up exactly. Like, I imagine FIFA probably saved time on lap 1.
Actually, no. I think he might be even have lost a bit of time.
Oh.
On lap 1.
Well.
Well, compared to this run, no, but. I think Brave on this part here is a little bit slow. He landed just in a weird way.
Yeah, it was a little choppy.
And he doesn't boost there, whereas FIFA does. And FIFA's like going 200 faster through the refiller there, I noticed.
He got a lot of height on that one. Even though it's not really needed in that case.
Well, 5,000's pretty fast for this suicide for max speed.
Yeah, it was a little faster than the world record one.
Yeah, this is where FIFA gets his number 4 spot, where I think he's still there. And this is when David did his snaking run. And Battlestream dominates the snaking board. Oh, here we go. The Gallant Revolution.
I haven't figured out how to consistently get the shift boost on that part before the zipper row.
I love how he just like kind of floats in the air.
Yeah, that's so fun. So cool to do. If you do it right.
Is that is it how the pressure of the joystick and holding up? Like how
I
do
think
you?
so. Wait, we're just...
Yeah, you can't hold up all the way.
Yeah, you get slammed.
Or maybe it was going. Well, the faster you go, the more you have to hold up. But if you hold up too much, then you hit the ground and die most likely.
So we're
Yeah.
watching.
I can definitely see how this saves time over Fatty. Oh, wow. And he got a nice little bounce. He just didn't lose any speed from that. That's crazy.
Well, so I wanted to try to replicate that when I was just using the original machines. I don't know. I just have been able to do it. Maybe it's a speed thing.
Oh yeah, it's riskier with heavier machines for sure. You might be better off not doing that with heavy machines.
Is this the most recent world record one with this?
I don't think so. It's 28809. It's from, I believe, April 2019. Ooh, that was quick.
Yeah, this is insane.
But yeah, that looks like a double that he gets. Like, in lap 2. Like the on-track shift boost. I'm not sure, though. Maybe it's a triple.
I had a hard time replicating the speed off the strafing one. Well, to get the shift boost before the loop, you do need really high speed.
Sorry to pop in and announce. What year are we watching?
We're just going through 2019.
Oh wow. Yeah, sorry, I just joined today's stuff then. Well, Power doing F0X.
Jumper's actually kind of cool.
Jumper is literally probably one of the only place where you'd use max speed outside of GX.
Yeah.
And that, and you know, I've said it multiple times. I am scared of X players. Like, we've both seen the stuff.
Yeah, X will put some hair on your chest.
X is the GX is where the boys go, but X is where the men go. Also, if I remember correctly, in Slider, you kind of skip the U-turn on lap 1. Or was it on all 3 laps?
Got a fast lap for SNES. Oh. He did the thing.
Oh, never mind.
It's probably outdated by now then.
Oh yeah, viewing. That sure is a thing.
We're gonna watch some loop cross, it looks like.
Oh, this is
Man,
before the
May was-
meetup, it looks like.
Not gonna lie, May looks
Shout
kinda
out to
dead
F-Zero
compared-
Central. Make sure to donate if you're able to. 5 world records.
If only PayPal was a thing.
Cylinder wave. Snaking.
I don't know too much about snaking, but I think this is like one of the more impressive snaking records from him.
Apparently, because it's already hard enough to snake on this track.
Cause I think he beats the second place run by like what, at least 3 seconds.
Let me check. I'm just gonna be the statistics guy.
Yeah, his cylinder speeds are always just way. I don't think CG.
5 seconds. He beats the
Yeah.
second place by 5 seconds, but I don't know if it's the same record.
I don't think CGN really had strong pipe snaking records.
Oh, he's third on the ladder.
Just simple pure pace, that's all it is really.
It's just battle stream.
Like, I mean, he's like the second best in the world.
You know, honestly, can I be honest? If CGN is the human task,
Oh wait, David has
then what is
CGN?
battle?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna
Then
say
what is battle stream? That is no, because like I've heard people call him the human task, but what is battle stream then if CGN is task?
It's like, I don't know, like the supercomputer of tasks or something.
He's he's a he's like Cthulhu, an eldritch beast we can't comprehend.
Well, this,
Oh.
I mean, the craziest part about Battlestream though is like he's just beating his own records because like no one ever
It's
will.
gotten to that point where no one can touch it. Also, honestly, you can recognize a Python's machine any time.
Currently, he
No,
beats
I'm gonna be
those-
Is that really the world record still?
No,
No,
it's
this is
former.
former.
I don't think so. Yeah.
This is also former.
This is definitely former. For how long
This
has
is before
Loop
all
Cross?
the abuse started, or at least before it got super bad.
Before he got the belt. Gee, tell me, for how long has Fighbat had the record? Because
This
like,
might have been Fighbat's first loop cross record. I don't know.
no, yeah, because like I remember joining in like early 2019, you know, but then I couldn't do runs, so I didn't know much.
Okay, lap 1.
Yeah, he's at 127 now.
Right now. Get everything I wanted. Get the chaining through the.
No, the funny thing is, I think there were some climax records in 2019, but I don't know if you've gotten to that point.
Yeah,
Oh,
props
okay,
for
that's
Five
the
for finding all
convention.
these gains with these new strategies.
Yeah.
Into lap 2.
Too bad that nobody will be able to take the record from him, at least for a while.
Kind of get a shift boost, but not really.
You never know. Especially if Z-Wing decides to get back into this game.
Because I wasn't confident with my shift boost.
Yeah, you can get a strafing shift boost there. He didn't get it.
Chain here.
Yeah, relax. This was before he.
And doing this is insane with that hump in the middle to me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, for people that haven't played this track, like the unevenness of it make it really hard to MTS chain, as well as the narrowness. It's just like makes it really hard.
Yeah, and the main benefit with MTS chaining so much on lap 2 is to boost through the first half of lap 3.
Yeah.
Because that's faster than doing the long MTS on that long turn.
And then I could not explain to you why I changed.
And then even though he has boost, he just decides to do that instead. I mean, what a maniac.
Another.
I mean, it's probably faster, to be honest, but still.
His most recent one was October 2020.
Was there no June update?
June. Oh, I'm not sure if this is a Yazoo mistake or if it was that depressing it didn't need an update. Jesus, just a single word. My God, 2019
What did I
was depressing.
do in what's this, August of 2019? I don't even remember.
Got some guides coming out. Some decent community activity. It's good to see. Only one world record. Man, F-Zero, like the world records were coming slow last year, or in 2019. Comparatively.
Yeah. Especially. Oh yeah, this is now the current record.
Yeah.
You know, I always wonder, how do the drivers not have concussions after runs? Like, look at PJ. He looks like he's passing out.
I just think they're all Superman levels of strength, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, the skinny
And
alien.
durability.
Probably some like G-force technology, like canceling technology.
Yeah, Rafifin was going crazy.
It's really surprising to see fastest lap record without a
The
suicide.
suicide. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Honestly, the suicide already looks dumb enough to me, a non-GX player,
This was
and then
our
actually see
this was our ghetto stream at the meetup.
this is Mark Rute's vision. All we're missing is God audio
I don't know if
quality,
we
and this will
ever
be just.
got like labels of who was playing or not, but like some of these are
Uh,
Brave and some of these are Battle Stream. We promise.
Either honestly, the
I
only way you can distinguish them is who is the more god Japanese player. Spoiler: it's Japanese players. They're both carry.
I mean, well, it's even surprising
I
too,
think
because
this
the
is
few
Brave versus AKC.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Title,
But I
title.
still don't know which one is which, to be honest, from that. I think I was on the left. Let's see if I'm right.
Honestly, just use
Oh, I
Comic
would have guessed
Sans.
you were on the right. Just from the color of it.
Oh man, it was insane racing against Brave because I knew I had to do everything I could just to stay ahead of him and not mess up.
Honestly, it's like that one, the new meme where they just use is that Russian kid against some god chess player. It's like that, I assume.
it makes you play
Like,
differently.
Yeah, David and Battlestream, they played versus Snaking, and I believe they went through all the courses, which was pretty cool.
did anyone even challenge Battlestream to snaking?
Well, David did 1 versus 1 on versus mode through all the tracks, and he
Was
won
were
some of
there
them.
was there any liquor there? Because I wanna ask.
At that time, no.
Yeah,
I think isn't David the only person to ever do complete run of snaking?
he's done
You mean like a
multiple
full game run?
marathon
CGN
runs.
did at least one marathon run for snaking.
Oh, now there's a new challenger. Oh,
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
he did give us some sake, and
Honestly, I just love how Brave and Fire going balls deep, and then you have Axie actually having a reasonable mind and going safe.
he's like, I'm gonna win
Yeah.
this.
Also, this is the Sonic Phantom, right? This is the
I
Sonic
don't want to
Phantom,
be
right?
playing a pinball game, to be honest, in this game.
Explains why you don't play the 2D games. My God, it's just so weird. Like, Brave is doing these, normal shift boost chains, and then you have Fight just passing out. Okay, now there's absolutely no way to distinguish who is who.
There is text. I don't know if you guys can read it or
Besides
not.
that, if it wasn't for the text, you'd think it's just free. It's just the same guy playing at the same time on free controllers. I mean, don't they do that kind of stuff in Mario Odyssey?
What,
Probably, yeah.
races?
No,
Oh,
doing
by
co-op
that.
mode by yourself, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
think
like
there it's faster.
optimal, I think. Some people use
Yeah,
their feet or
I
some
think they
shit.
genuinely. Yeah, I think from what I know, some people genuinely use their feet to play with the second player. I hope it's not true, but
Oh, Brave used Fat Shark on Drift Highway.
and he's still wiping the floor with everyone else. I mean, literally, look, Act just went into the final lap whilst Brave is already near the middle.
I was trying to learn the
And,
shift boost there, so there's my excuse.
and then you have Five just.
Yeah, we played a lot, a lot that day. Like almost the whole time we were just
Oh.
playing.
Yeah, I wish they could have stayed longer.
Yeah.
Were there? Sorry, I'm just questioning. Is a puny European? Were there any of us there?
No.
No Europeans, just North Americans.
It's just a classic GX SNES party.
This might be
aka
the one
only
where Fi gets the 132. Wait, probably not, because that was apparently during the tournament.
did somebody just bump Fi like in the back?
No, Fi brushed me off and went ahead.
No, because like as a dumbass, in GX, it looks like somebody's bumping him
Good
back
change
like a
from me there.
snail.
Sweet.
Also, again, like as somebody who doesn't understand GX, is it just me or are the tracks a bit different in multiplayer?
Yeah,
Some of the tracks have slight differences.
like some of the background elements aren't there because to make the game not run slowly, and on some tracks, like that actually makes a difference because you can't physically bump into them anymore if they're not
Yeah.
there.
I never
Um,
never knew there was a difference.
Yeah, it makes
now,
undulation
now,
a lot easier.
man, can't wait for somebody to now use this to set fast laps in
Yeah, I'm definitely
multiplayer.
doing that.
Free
Undulation, no.
work. Great, you just exposed a new strat. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna crop out the other 3 players.
Just have just like have 3 people using the space angler sitting there.
See if we get Battle Stream on eventually.
I'm not sure if he did snaking on the stream TV though.
Oh yeah.
Well, how much max speed does Battlestream do? Because the only thing I've seen him like, he competed in some story mode stuff when he was like really, really good at it.
I know he has
he
a world record there.
he was
That
doing
is,
some Trident max speed. He knows how to get those shift boosts at least.
Oh, yeah. You didn't do a LLC race with Zingwing. That's disappointing. I think I barely clutched out this win against Fi. Nothing too exciting.
if I remember correctly, recently Kazun tried to find a new strat on intersection or something.
Oh yeah, he's going for a broken down finish there, seeing if that's worth going for. I don't think it is, at least for world record level
What is this game?
machines.
You can. Oh,
On an
oh,
intersection?
Yeah.
Well, there's
He-
so many like instant explosion areas in the scenery.
Mhm.
maybe maybe somebody should tell him about the multiplayer thing, and we'll see.
Okay, here's Battle Stream finally.
Oh boy, here comes God. Everyone pack your bags. There is no winning.
In a category he doesn't play.
Yeah, his
I mean,
quick
doesn't
turns
matter
look
with him.
perfect
Honestly,
already.
if we somehow get him to play Climax, I'll bet he'll get us a flat 0 clap.
Wolf's probably just like, shit, fuck. Damn it.
Ovo was like, I never signed up for this.
What time did he get there?
Oh,
Wait, I just realized technically
130s
this means
maybe?
that,
yeah, 136.
and Ovo just got
Ooh,
DQ.
he uses Gallant. Interesting.
I think Oval, yeah, just abused the quick star advantages to beat
Oh, they
Battlestream.
both died.
Isn't that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh damn! Rest in peace. Rest in peace, champs. Also, wait, isn't that quick start that one machine that if you mention it, most GX players turn into hellish creatures and start
Like
speaking?
2 or 3 of them in particular.
Look, if I
It's
can,
it's honestly just a meme at this point.
yeah,
It's been like
players
that
have
for like 17 years.
it's been
I mean,
17 years.
What?
I don't know. I guess players just don't like
Oh, the
low
quick
grip
start.
machines, and can't handle
I
its
will-
monstrous MTS, so they don't bother learning. Who knows?
It's just too much.
It's
have an
it's
argument
like
about
it's so
the-
fun. MTSing is one of the funnest things about GX, and Quickstar has the best MTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it adds a
the-
whole different element to the game. Like you don't want to make the game just like Fat Shark GX. It'd be boring.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's be real. Quickstar is just honestly, I'm just gonna make a pun because Quick Star, Great Star. Quick Star is just Great Star on a diet.
Pretty much.
Like it's just said fuck the wait. I'm stopping the pizza macaroni mix, and instead and this is what happens after all this. Wait, is this Gallant and
That's
Fat
Gallant
Shark?
and Fat Shark, yeah.
Oh hey, I'm actually learning stuff. This is a revelation.
Yeah, he opted for Gallant on Spiral, but Fat Shark on Meteor Stream.
I mean, I'm not sure if he's just playing it safe or he's just a chance. No offense to Ovo, of course.
David, the Black Bull King.
I dare him to play with it in GP Legend.
Is he actually good in that game?
No,
Or is he awful?
no,
He's either
no.
awful or he's like really good. He's like one of the two.
What do you mean? It's literally awful in every game except GX. Where it's
That's what I mean.
Where like
it's one or the other.
honestly, if anyone ever makes like an overall ranking of machines, Black Bull will be last place except for GX, where it will be second or first.
I have
Definitely
some
second, yeah, for non-customs.
screenshots from the meetup.
Well, isn't
Do we-
isn't Black Bull? Did Black Bull have a story like coming into X where like GX is kind of the main rival? Like,
Honestly, all I can think of is that one. Do you know the meme wiki thing? I need to find it. Just absolutely amazing.
There's everyone playing.
So, all right, that's Brave with the white pants.
There's battle streams.
Yeah. Yep, that's Battle
The
Stream.
battle of the gods.
Oval is on the left there with the long hair.
Yep, I'm behind the camera. There's Z-Wing. Who's laying down there? Is that... Yeah, who is that?
Might be
I don't think you can see.
Maybe
he's
David
hiding
or
himself.
Fi.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be David.
Yeah,
Man, not gonna lie, this looks cozy as hell.
yeah. There are 3 TVs in this room.
nice.
Yeah, it was
And all of them play GX, of course. Like I saw a picture earlier with SNES, though. I assume that was Z-Wing.
Oh, this is I captured like a little video of them snaking. It's like I could hear, you could hear their controllers being broken in real time.
You can hear them cry for help. They were not made to be held by gods.
I don't know if you can hear it, but I can.
Let me. I've had the. Yeah, I can, but I have to mute it because I start hearing echo. It's like that salami clip.
Oh yeah, I forget. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, because you're the one streaming this.
Streamer privilege.
You look at it.
Yeah, I it's fun looking back on the meetups for sure. Like they're a good time.
Honestly, I was gonna say, for us newbies, this is for you guys. This is nostalgic. For us, this is like history lesson.
This is the sake that
Me
Brave
roll.
gave us.
How did it taste?
I think it was okay. There's
Nice.
everyone. Group picture.
Me and the boys on our way to beach.
All right.
to
So
that-
from right to left.
Oh, so
Sorry.
Yeah, let's get yeah, just so everybody can
Okay.
sort of learn our faces.
All right. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
So yeah, it's Battlestream, Brave, Fighbat, AKC12, One David J, Unreal Sam, Z-Wing, Oval.
Honestly, Ovo looks like he can make a great 4 cosplay. Like, I'm not even saying it as a joke. I'm just saying it. He looks good.
And there's Jesus.
I mean, as a compliment. Shit. F-Zero Jesus. Okay, that. What do you want? You know, I was gonna fuck for a second there. I thought you had a NASCAR tab open or something.
Alright, so alright, we're on to I don't
Or
know. Did you guys want us to watch any more of these in particular, or are we good to move on?
Yeah, let's move on with world records. We have some more people watching now, so yeah.
Alright, so I think we left off in August.
Yeah. With 4 records, which depressingly from what I've seen, that's a lot by 2019.
Ooh, story
compared.
mode world record. You don't see those every day.
Yeah,
You know, I kinda
he
wonder why
he beat mine.
sounds like somebody the salty got beaten.
Well, I'm a little salty because the strategy difference. I don't know if my technique is better or not. I use an MTS in Chapter 5.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just wonder why it wasn't submitted. That is my question. But you know, I assume it's a Japanese player, and that probably answers all my questions. No offense.
I mean, it's the MT boosting makes such a big difference that I mean, I don't know what normal time you'd get, like 38 seconds if you weren't MT boosting. Like that'd be a good time without it.
Wait, I just
Yeah,
remember,
you-
isn't this the year where you made those videos, Sam? You know, the history videos.
Yeah, I think the CTT one came out like a month or two before this.
And it didn't age well for
Yeah.
that long. If I remember
The
correctly.
CTT record was broken. Like, I
Of
want to
course.
say a couple
It's
weeks or
like-
two later after
On-
uploading.
Honestly, it reminds me how somebody Salt made that Sonic Adventure 2 history, and literally 2 hours later somebody beat the record.
Maybe that's what we got to do. If a world record's staying too long, make a video about it.
Yeah, right.
Quickly, somebody make history 4,000 into way more. Honestly, I could dare somebody to do NTSC Sector Alpha flap, but if you do, be warned, Daniel will rip your fucking head off like a Mortal Kombat character.
Oh wow. That suicide looked a lot slower than the last one we saw from him.
Honestly, it just sounds like something from, you know, Cars, you know, where turn right to go there.
Yeah, he had a real shot of a sub 1 minute run there.
Yeah. Oh, this one's
Now it-
this is nutty. So
Now it's.
I wonder
yeah.
how hard that is to set up.
it seems like
Honestly,
incredibly
I-
hard, but I don't know. I never put in
Honestly-
a ton of effort trying to do it.
I still don't know how to do it anyways. I'm pretty sure you can't do it on Wii U because, you know, it's a sin against God. And by God, honestly, it's just Jag. Is it surprising? If anyone that can beat Dan nowadays, he's probably the closest.
Yeah, he strikes me as someone who's just like really smart and just figures out exactly how the game works.
Yeah.
Tasks and then
Yeah,
executes it.
and then yeah, he just like Unlike some of us, which do the definition of insanity, he actually uses his brain first.
I
And
believe he uses an Xbox controller too, which is kind of blasphemy.
I use a PlayStation controller for GX. If you think that's weird.
That is weird.
That's weirder than FSF using a D-pad, I think.
Yeah.
FSF, as we all know, FSF that thing isn't the last shit show he's probably started. I mean, we already did the last stream, so I can't, so I don't have to worry about spoiling what he did. Honestly, I think my first ever appearance on FGC was in one of these updates, but like in the custom tracks thing.
Oh yeah, you were churning those out, I think.
Oh,
right?
hey, look, it's me. Back when the site didn't have the Pokemon flag.
Deadly Frames was still playing at this point. And
Yeah.
DKR Patty started doing X, which is cool. This is probably around
Also,
when Oval stopped.
Yeah. Also,
Oh.
Climax. That is unfortunately depressing. Oh
No
yeah,
world
back when the bounty
records.
pain.
This must be where I got that last time. Alright, October.
Man, honestly, somebody should make a comparison between like 2019, 2020, and 2021 in a month.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
you
it'd be
guys...
cool to get a world record count.
Yeah.
Wow. Honestly, let's be real. Before GBA world records were the common thing. I'm pretty sure a battle stream is this only saving grace for GX. At these dying times. Oh, it's a Trident.
It's basically hell.
Which is ironic considering actually hell itself is literally a track.
Right.
Excuse me, underworld.
This track somehow does it.
Honestly, I don't know which. I mean, if you're playing it, let's be real, it's probably the sheer fear factor and the music. Like the final lap, whatever monster made that final lap mix, he knew what was doing. Honestly, just looking at Don Gene over there, looking, he's scared.
Oh wow. Well, I suppose that you can get about that much speed or max speed as well, but we just took it a little bit faster, I think.
I mean, there's only one way to find out that. The only
He
problem
keeps getting those the shift boost after the first pathway to get over 3,000.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
it
good
gets
three.
that and not falls off immediately.
Yeah.
It's something. And that too, geesh. I mean, honestly, it's kind of incredible how the snaking record is faster than max speed
This is
in some ways.
This runs from 3 years ago, but it's still really cool. So great.
Ah yes, the 2000s. Yes, we're reviewing 2019 stuff and going back at 2007.
Hey, I said it's not gonna be super formal. We can jump around.
Look,
I'm still
honestly, the sheer fact I am here already makes it less formal.
True.
Like everyone else here actually has normal English accents, then you have my Gopnik accent. But yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
this was the last track I was grinding in GX. It's a pain in the ass.
let me guess. Yeah, I was gonna ask, is it yet another hell? Because
Yeah.
GX sure has a lot of those. You have seizure hell, you have actual hell, you have fire hell, and then of course you have heart attack hell. Honestly, I just want to ask, how was 2017 FCC like compared to now? You know, I'm asking as a new.
I think it had a decent amount of activity.
Like, I'm assuming it's way more than 2019 did.
Well, what year did CGN quit?
I think it was 2019 or 18. And
Just need to look at
I'm
his
gonna check.
multiplex record to find that out, the date of that.
2018, apparently.
Oh wow, he forgets. Oh, Fighbat with AX. That's cool.
Honestly, I don't know why it says no ladder, considering those, Google Docs finger techniques. Can I say something kind of random about our fighting machines?
Yeah, we'll take anyone that's a fan of F-Zero. There's not a whole lot of us, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all a bunch of
Ooh, 158 double branches. Oh yeah, I love this layout. Sanic is a legend.
Yeah. Honestly, Sanic's machine literally looks like a, a rally Subaru. It makes sense, both are legendary.
Relax. Retarded. Oh my god.
Relax. Take a cold whiskey, bottle it all down your throat, and just start running. See what happens. You never know. If drunk driving helps in GBA, it might help in GX. Wait. Can I ask, what are the things on the left side of the screen? The go fast, and the word I will not say because I don't want to get cancelled. I don't want to get cancelled for saying it.
I like how he cut out,
Also,
cut out retry. Oh, that just hits. It hits different.
Also, what is the gallon in the thing? It's supposed to be. What is this? Sanic, if you're watching this, I have so many questions.
There's like 8 different memes going on. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Also, I agree with the top one. Don Genie and the Fat Shark can go suicide finish off a cliff. That's all insane. I do not like them.
He bumped the wall there, and he still had like way more speed than I would have.
Yep.
Honestly, just keeping any speed on this track is a miracle. Like, I don't know what kind of developer is like, how about we make a track that's whole gimmick is it just doesn't let you keep the speed unless you want to die. I mean, so geez.
This is I think it's one of the best tracks in the game. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's always been one of my favorites.
Well, then again, as a guy who isn't a GX guy, I don't.
Fighbat, you want to hop in here and say some stuff about this?
This is if you don't, we'll make this a threat.
Because I have no idea what's happening.
I will threaten you e-car wreck if you don't get over here.
I actually played in the arcade in 2003.
Oh.
It was I did all the T drifting stuff like that. It was fun. The machines the physics, I mean, you could tell they're a lot different.
Mhm.
I never did. I certainly didn't do this strategy, but I did actually. On the spiral, I did space flying and did that in the arcade, and I got the 3 laps. The runs that I posted on my channel with the Japanese players, though, I mean, they were like they did a really good job.
With what?
Their times that they have in
Oh.
AX,
Yeah. I can
One
imagine.
word, outdated. This run is very outdated.
Yeah, I
Okay,
It
your
seems
e-car
like it.
records are now spared. Honestly, fellas, can I tell you a depressing story I had with AX? Like, it's so sad you need the sad stock violin.
Alright, guys, we're already to December of 2019. So we're coming full circle.
Man, time flies when there isn't anything happening. Oh boy,
I think this is
talk
where
about
the shitstorm started.
The 127. Like, go from 128 to 127
Bulgaria
in 2
invaded.
runs.
also top 10 images. Like, if you cut out just the top right, you can make a top 10 images taken before disasters.
Got some marathon runs going on. And we got 3 world records. Spiral snaking.
You know what I wanted?
You know, we were just
I
talking.
want to
We
see
weren't
someone
just
sub 2-minute spiral. Just because that's the only track with snaking that isn't sub 2.
what can we say? You just heard him, battle stream. He's challenging he's questioning your godhood.
unless there's some kind of extra shortcut or something. I mean, there's
Or we do
his separation
AX
on the track of time is insane.
I know
Well,
he
there is the
misses
test
so
run,
he could
but
save some time.
yeah.
Like, he misses that one on-track ship boost where I think AKC gets one with an MPS in max speed quickstar.
Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Say that again?
It's like
There's an on-track ship boost that Battlestream gets where you normally would get an MPS in the ship. Just
Oh,
because
okay.
he's going so fast.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Well, he gets one later in this lap.
Not in this lap, it's on the next lap. It's like, he misses it on this one.
Oh, right.
It's on that purple section. Like, it's a little hump right in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Honestly, Spyro is like the ultimate GX track. Like, it's got everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the coolest design tracks. Just it's a lot to take. It's a lot to play through.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
High-speed
like,
shortcut is so cool. I don't know why. Just
like if you get it,
so
if you
much
get it,
speed
it's
and
amazing.
He doesn't die.
oh
It's,
my gosh, yeah,
that-
he was
Okay, here we
carrying
go,
a
here's
lot
my-
more speed.
I'm just questioning how does he do this? We need to find his secrets.
I'm pretty sure he
Besides,
just
you know,
like takes one track at a
need to
time
get
and just
through
grinds the hell out of it.
Yeah. Well, besides that everyone knows. I mean, let's be real. 2 of the secrets are obvious. You know, the grinding part and the fact he's Japanese. It's kind of like that one climax track. If you're not Dutch, just don't even bother.
Oh wow.
They've invested.
Black Bull record.
Thank you, R5. R5 is speaking the body language.
My homies hate faction.
Honestly, now I can finally quote one of my favorite tier 2 videos. It's a fat, bald bastard. It's a piece of subhuman trash. 2,000 years of constant human evolution to create a hairless fuck. Oh my god, I did not have a fresh this. I've waited so long to quote this. Seriously, somebody buy this guy some care or something. I don't know. It's the future. They probably can make it.
He takes that corner
Also,
really well.
I find it interesting he doesn't do the MPS missions towards the end of the lap.
He doesn't know how.
I mean, it is tough, because, I mean, you have to, like, go all in for it, but at the same time, you don't want to get thrown off.
I
Hot
mean,
take, our
might be-
Carson is probably like the next Black Bull master. Like,
he is a
there's-
master,
Yeah.
I'd say already.
no, like I'm trying to think who is it? Foxy. It's like the next evolution of Foxy. Just add side attacks and then everything changes.
No
real
offense,
slide.
but
Well, yeah, it's
Weird
between
ending?
FIFA and Halmy for Black Bull Master.
alright, I have a challenge for all of you Black Bull masters. Fucking try
GP
to
Legend.
make a full game speedrun of GP Legend with it. You don't even have to do the skips. I just dare you to just try to use it.
What's GP Legends?
Yeah. Oh,
GP
FIFA
Legend.
says Homie is better than him with Black Bull, but he's probably just being humble.
I mean, homie, if
They're
you're
both
watching
insane.
this,
I mean,
Homie,
Homie
if you're
beats
watching
him out
this-
on Wood Cross, and that's one of the most challenging MTS courses.
and it's honestly, it's still kind of shocking how, like you'd think because Loop Cross is Fighbat's bitch, you'd think he also have the flap, but unfortunately, those damn Australians.
I'm gonna work on that. I want to kill two birds with one stone next time I come to Loot Cross.
You're gonna instead of bringing a shot, then you bring an entire tank to it.
It's crazy how you jumped to 127 and you still improved it.
You know, it's funny. Earlier in the month, this was a 128.9, and then just one more run, like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think just like 2 days before like Christmas, I just crapped this out.
Right, yeah, that's crazy. And you're like the second person to ever get sub 130. Does anyone even have... Wait, yeah, I think CGN has sub 130, right?
No, CGN has a 130.8.
Oh, right, right.
Homie has a 129,
Oh, okay.
and Z-Wing has a 129.
I thought you found a suicide on the right side before the finish, like before the
This was
tunnel.
before I started experimenting with this. Like, was it? Even my current record doesn't use it, just because that was actually during a D-Rust session, so it was actually just an accidental record, which is the current record.
So yeah, we're back to 2020, which we could still look through a little bit and talk a little bit longer if you want. Open to requests if there's any specific runs you guys want to check out.
Let's check out the Halmy run. I'll link it to you, and then you can load it.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest about those. Since GX has Homie, X of course has Jag, but like until recently, let's be real, the Aussies didn't have a 2D guy. Until he basically flexed, however you wanna call it.
Wait, so this isn't the non-custom world record? Braid beat it?
This is the non-custom world record.
Oh, but Braid
Yeah.
got the non-side attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I wonder if Black Bull could potentially beat that non-side attack run. Probably not. But
Probably not
don't.
anymore,
I don't
just
think
because
so.
of the strafe ship boost and stuff, because that really separates it.
okay.
I mean, yeah, Black Bull's a lot worse without side attacks.
Unless you
like
get like
eating
the
without-
crazy ship boost that Foxy gets in the old record, which ended up as a fast lap back in the day. Like that was the fast lap record for the longest time.
Gonna link another Halmy run.
Also, yeah, he's been really going at it on SNES recently.
Who?
And yet he's
Oh, here we
yeah,
go.
and yet his
I'm kind of
combo
mad
is
Holy
like,
do this one because I want this one. Like
Yeah,
I
I
want
think-
the non-custom.
Yeah, I think your laps 1 and 2 are better, but he just gets the suicide and doesn't care.
of course, Fighbat's one weakness: pulling the trigger on the finish. Just fucking play that one, you know, ACDC meme, I think it was, where, you know, just like, for the train! Just like, it'll give you the motivation to actually pull it off.
Yeah, Homie's run could actually go down to a 128 if he could match CG Enzo. Like,
Certainly, yeah.
'cause yeah, 33 is actually relatively meh, in my opinion, for Loop Cross, but he makes up for it with his lap 3, which gets the suicide and gets like a 26. And I think honestly that's the only thing keeping Black Bull alive. It's like the only thing Black Bull could do to compete with Quickstar is use the suicide.
Yep.
It's a life support. All I can imagine now is like Black Bull in a hospital bed, and it's just like, and it's just that quick star right next to it taking a selfie. Jesus.
Yeah, that looks tough. It doesn't look like the most consistent thing. 26.
No,
I
it's
think
fru-
Mengsk
it's
actually
frustrating.
Had
It's,
some experimentation with it. Like, didn't you have some experimentation with it when you went for the fast lap?
Yeah, I mean, I was I think I might have been the first one to do it with Blackpool. I'm not sure who else was doing suicide hunting there, but he has a faster suicide than mine. It's just like such a low percentage, which I'm not sure how much of it is luck and how much of it is precision, but it's, you know, anyone who, I think I'm like rank 6 now on the fastest lap on, so other people have been going for the suicide there. Let me look that up.
I mean, I'm the only one who does Quickstar and has a 26, so...
Yeah, I'm sorry for the confusion. Whose run is this?
This is I believe it says PB 135.
Is this the 135?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so I mean, the fastest I could get with Great Star here is like a 134, which just, I mean, it put me in second place. Right now I'm in third. You can see this is where I only get like a mini shift boost, and my ghost zooms ahead. Here goes my ghost. So yeah, I mean that's 1 second loss. Yeah, I mean, if there, I did play with Fat Shark a tiny bit just to check out the opening shift boosts. Brave being found. With Fat Shark, they're like fairly easy to get, but he gets them at a high speed. So, like, even if you get the shift boost that he gets, like, you still have to like get the strength of the shift boost he gets, which makes it really difficult.
It's kind of interesting that heavy customs actually are slightly viable for this course. Like, was it? We used to have Z-Wing holding the record with Berserk Cannon.
Yeah, I tried that out in the Giant Planet. I would say, yeah, they have a feel different. I think the Grand Base, this machine has the best feel of it all. I like how it's like sluggish. Yeah, they're all viable.
Yeah, this course, most of them all, sort of neutralizes machines that are good with MTS techniques. So yeah, that's the main reason for that, I'd say. Can't really MTS for the most part.
And this ship's actually, I think that ship I was using is like 2,600 pounds or whatever, which is like heavier than Fat Shark still.
Oh boy,
of
here we are
Fat
with
Shark,
the
what a-
aerodive task. Like, this is the only thing keeping CGN with this. I think like this is nuts.
It's
And he
it's
can
how
improve this, he
Limbo
says.
spoiled it.
Oh wow.
Like
So-
Pfizer, you say Don Genie shaking during the Trident run. Look at this now. Look at him. He's just
Don
like
Genie
face
is
against
fucking
the glass of his machine.
dead. He's become the glass at this point.
I mean, he's like the only player where I'm just like, he could still do stuff. You're just like, what the hell happened? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, GX has an infinite skill ceiling, truly. Like, because we think we find everything
Again,
like
guys-
mid-air shift boosts, and then suddenly hyperspeed shaking flying or something like that. I can't remember what CGN named
It's
it
always
as, but it's like
Man, our
room for
fight
improvement.
on this
It's
thing
shaking
is
to-
over.
cause you to fly or something like that.
It is just awful
Oh.
that you need to get that chicane shift boost twice to get a world record now.
Never, Mifune, never. No one's doing this. No one is going to subject themselves to multiplex. Okay, nobody is going to.
See, this is
Maybe when 20
honestly-
GX is a thing, you know, like when people can actually practice this and have a proper setup.
yeah,
Like I
this
think
is
and
CGN
he-
does have a setup, but it's like it's disgusting.
disgusting foul setup. Dude, honestly, you got this is like probably the biggest difference between like GX and the 2D games. You know, I'm speaking, of course, as the one. You guys have an infinite seeding was really the only one with even something close to that. In our case, is Climax, but that's more because you know, everyone is still a mad scientist trying to find the next good machine.
I'd almost say, like, which one would we agree is the most degenerate? I would say this one followed by Loop Cross, probably. Just because the amount of chaining on Loop Cross is honestly degenerate. And then this one, you have to grind for the shift boost.
Honestly,
Honestly,
maybe
this is how-
Spyro is up there.
Oh wait, we can't forget MCSO, because lottery suicide.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
You're
That's
playing.
definitely up
you're-
there
it's
as
like,
well.
It's like dodging payday instead of playing.
They
instead of
really set
gambling.
up the environment for that track perfectly, because they have the stuff
And
from
he gets the
Casino
shift
Palace
boost
on the
there.
track.
Oh my god.
Honestly, imagine if Kazun actually makes the if the Kazun, you know, suicide finish on intersection is actually a thing. Imagine if it actually works. Everyone will be. It will make it even more degenerate, probably.
Actually, no, the one thing that would make Multiplex only more degenerate is the Mind Boost suicide.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like there a
Right.
glitch that you can instantly die from touching a bomb because it sends you at a 10,000 speed?
Yeah, I think it's like you hit the max byte integer or something like that. Your speed, like it overflows your speed entirely because you hit a mine at like 0 kilometers. per
Like
hour.
something in the quintillions or something like that. I don't know.
Like it overflows the screen. Like that's how much speed you get.
Yeah, actually, I asked someone like online about it because like when I saw the mind glitch, I'm like, then I was just like going on YouTube and I saw some other games had the same speed. I'm like, that's not possible. Like that, there would just be some random number be the same. So it's like, yeah, it's like some integer max in whatever games are.
I think it's 8 digits or something like that. 8-digit binary number.
Honestly, at this part, I don't understand. Even if you hit the wall, even though he hits the wall, how the fuck do you manage to snake that?
It feels awful. That part is just like lopsided and
It's like trying to DDT. It's like trying to DDT with the twin rate in any GBA game. It just looks so fucking weird, and it feels even worse. It feels. I mean, I'm
As
assuming
someone
Yeah, I
who's
think that-
working on DDTing with Twin Rita, I can completely agree with that statement. Like,
why
trying
the
to
hell are
sneak
you
in
doing
thin
that?
sections.
It's the golden fox. Look, I know everyone here is a GX guy, but I'm saying it. If you ever play GBA and wanna DDT, but they're still shit. Just use the Golem Fox. It doesn't. Just don't go for DDT with the Narita. That's like
Late.
trying to
It's
snake
too
with
late for me now.
Hardbanger. I mean, you don't. I mean, I'm sorry, do you ever even listen to me? I warn you, but you're like, nope, I'm gonna do this instead. Who cares about sanity or head?
Pfizer,
I'm gonna.
you have to
Oh,
learn.
there-
I am a fan of bad ideas.
I have to go let my dog out. I'm gonna put on the 2020 playlist while I'm gone, just so there's something playing.
Yeah, time for 2 hours of GP. That's
We won't.
zero
We
test.
obviously won't go through even a quarter of this, but yeah, I'll be back. A couple minutes.
We won't. Honestly, if we manage to even get close to half of the ZPs.
Alright, I'm gonna say it right now. 2021 for 2022, we need to see like Battle Stream beat a couple of crazy records, like was sub 2 on Spiral, and then beating the open ladder record for Drift Highway.
Well, he's
Those are what
working
I
on the
wanna
sub 1 lateral shift.
Oh yeah, that's
defensive
right. I
curve.
forgot one
Yeah.
lateral shift as well.
Honestly, how many records does he still have to be like to have a full record?
I think he has all of them.
No,
Unless there's
he
like
doesn't.
one fast lap or something like that.
No, he doesn't
let me
have
check.
three fast laps that remain,
Yeah.
and of course it's CGN,
What
and
else?
it's like the Twist Road.
I thought he had
The other
fast lap.
the other Mute City. I'm sorry, I do not know the names of the GX tracks well.
Yeah, he has
And,
serial
uh,
gaps.
Fast lap?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, Twist Road, Zero Gaps, and Air Dragon Slope.
And he's not far
Oh, yeah.
behind them either.
4-4 skip.
Yeah, he needs to get
I'm-
the 52 out of 52, and then basically he could retire happy or just become God.
He's like, I've become God now to kill the other gods. It would be like Greek mythology where they
No,
just
and then
kill
next-
each other.
No, and then next, after he's gotten 52 out of 52, he moves on to max speed.
I hope he does.
That would
Reach
be
max
scary.
speed someday.
I'm just gonna pray for you, fellas, if he does.
The moment he picks up side attacks, we're all done. The moment he picks up side attacks, we are all
Yeah,
gone.
he's still holding back.
Like, he is
Honestly,
sandbagging himself right now. He could be so much more.
I'm gonna be honest, I can relate to sandbagging, but my god, honestly, there is nothing scarier than just imagine Battle Stream learning max speed. That is just gonna be the death of the game. Like, the same way Edward has completely destroyed Smith with a few scraps left for Zewing and MKTS, the same
What?
way, Daniel has fucking destroyed X. We've already seen Battleship completely destroyed Snake. Can you imagine if he took seriously max speed as well?
I wait for
And
the
there's
day
a couple
Mifune does
levels
to
that are.
climax.
What'd you say?
I said I wait for the day Mifune does that to climax. Like,
Oh yeah, look, he's probably watching that. Mifune is deadass, in my opinion, the best climax player. Unfortunately, he has the worst luck. That is coming from the same guy that lost a GX record to luck. So like, I know what shit luck is, but I've not seen so much shit luck condensed into a single runner.
Yeah, the Sonic Oval broken down finish has what, like, it's like 1 in 1,000 basically.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I know if CGN said something like it's something outrageous like that, like 500 or so. That's why I'm wondering if for suicides that we think are random, like if there's this knowledge we don't have.
we just need to find the setup to where like we can actually get suicides consistently. Because Could you imagine a consistent Super Suicide, like consistent MCSO? The ladder would be gone. Like, records would be shattered.
Gonna be tough for at least the Sonic Oval one because there are a lot of variables that are hard to get super consistent with. Amount of energy, your exact speed when you launch, where you launch, all that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Battlestream earlier though. I think it would be even if you didn't want to participate like fully in it, levels like Undulation are like it's not even a snaking or a max speed. It's like the same. It's pretty much the same for both.
Yeah, certainly.
I mean, I know he has a Trident run that's like just one that he did just cause, like. And I think
Yeah,
it's
I
like
thought he had like a
150 or something like that.
yeah, it was like something where you could tell it wasn't a full effort, considering what he did snaking.
But it definitely does show, like, if you have the skill, it's pretty much free to do certain times. Like, and I think he could do some really great things in max speed. Maybe even open ladder if he really wanted to. I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, he can get some good fast laps to start while he learns the lap 1 meta.
R5, if you're so salty about it, why don't you just do it? Like you know, Shia
do it,
LaBeouf
Warhead.
says, make your salty dreams come true, and just do it.
His hands are probably swollen or something.
I mean, you know what's
God,
funny?
I
I've
could-
actually
don't
only
say
just
that.
now
Now,
started to
fuck
feel
it,
like the
fuck it.
hand pains from all the
God damn
years
it,
of
man.
GX.
God damn it, man! Now that you mentioned
I
swollen,
don't know, I don't
hands,
have
I
many
always-
problems, but then again, I
I
don't
can-
play the most.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if we had to rank about the games and how much hand pain they give you, like GX Snaking and GP Legend are gonna be the top two. And like, you think I'm joking about GP Legend, but seriously, you have no fucking idea how much pain it causes.
I think I'm the only other person who can confirm that because, yeah, GBA has some dumb stuff.
Seriously, not even a joke. That when I set my on one of the tracks, Flower, you know, my 5-lap personal best, I couldn't fold my hand into a fist for the whole day. It was in that much pain. Honestly, this is how we get Battle Stream into GP Legend. We just said causes as much hand pain. And then either that or like. Honestly, can I talk about how a certain loose machine is awakening this year?
Or which game?
The only game where it's actually viable climax. Because like I've not seen Goose Record in SNES or X, and I'm not even gonna mention GX. Just mention
Alright,
the
I'm
second
back.
I mentioned the Goose and somebody died.
Yeah, those are some really fascinating strides at some parts of Cylinder Knot.
Yeah.
Like,
More like just quick turns, not even like strides. It's like just quick turns. More so
He
than
maintains
just
like
striding.
extremely high speed doing it somehow.
it's like just fucking fast, man.
It's inhuman. It shouldn't be possible. Like I can like a dumbass like me can barely navigate the track as is, and here we have this guy.
This is Battle Stream's max speed. Try that.
Honestly, just look how
Yeah, this
the-
honestly gauges like just how much he has. Like, there's a shift boost he gets there just before the dash plate. Like, how does he even do that? That's what scares me. Like, if he can do that, what can he do on other courses where there's like crazy precise shift boost. Like, this is just gauging a fraction of his power level.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, he's getting like losing all the speed and stuff. This is just like a warm up.
And MPSing instead of quick turning, which, I mean,
That's
probably
what, like, for that
legacy.
final curve, that's what a lot of the old school runs seem to do.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is like, it's part of the old legacy runs. Like,
Yeah.
from, shoot, I can't name it.
Yeah, Mumu was the first to do that, I think.
Yeah, Mumu.
And
Yeah,
then
it's-
so
Seems
And
kind
then
of like
you
a
just-
kind of risky. Like you could probably, you know, just bump the wall at any moment if you miss input.
Yeah, though at this point it's kind of deprecated now because we have a on-track shift boost that you can get in lap 3 and MPSing too much speed for it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
we're using Heavy Star now, which probably can't do a good MTS there.
I would say Heavy Star can't MPS, but then again, I am the one guy who tries to MPS chain with something so disgusting.
Well, at the high speeds, maybe. And he almost
No, not even
died
at high
there,
speeds,
geez.
at low speeds. But
Oh, yeah.
like, more in a degenerate style. Like, this
Oh,
is not something that's viable. It's just disgusting and degenerate.
Gotta start from the beginning there. I
Okay.
didn't know it was time stamped like that.
Is this
Oh,
you?
it's-
No, this is Kazun, the Japanese runner
Okay.
who's been grinding out split
Yeah.
over with every machine basically.
Yeah, how many non-custom, you know, records does he have for this track? Like, out of all the machines?
At least, I'd say at least 80% of them, I think.
Yeah, it makes
I
sense.
mean, Kazuna is like the current smart guy.
Oh yeah, this is
Honest-
isn't this the only time that Space Angler beats the Staff Ghost on Split Oval? With expanded max speed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at 70%. Yep. But there's a pretty cool thing that happens at the end of the run. He's been going for a broken down finish that's consistent, surprisingly consistent with many machines.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wasn't that one that, like, I think Yoshi Fan did with...
Yeah, I think
Mighty
Yoshi Fan
Typhoon or
first
something
found
like that?
out. Yeah.
Honestly, I still find it just the dumbest thing ever that for a while the Space Angler had the shortest F-Zero record ever. Of course, it was for a
Twin
while.
Narita
for-
laughing in the distance.
yeah, more like White than still crying in the distance. Honestly, also like a dumb fucking fact because of the fact it's Space Angler. I've decided to just name the strat I use the hyper speed Space Angler. HSSA.
Yeah, it's incredible Space Angler can even beat the Staff Ghost in any capacity on this course.
Yeah, I mean it gets like 100 kilometers speed from zippers. It's hard.
Oh
Yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty
also
incredible.
this MTS and the shift boost that Matthew found. Kazuna's been using this with a couple of machines, like obviously Black Bull and others like Green Panther. I think also like Fire Stingray can do it, and there's just a bunch of machines that can benefit from it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, he's lowered the times on like a couple seconds, but in like every ship he's used.
Yep.
Oh my
we,
gosh.
we can't end this without one of Jesus's runs. Let me find a good one.
Good point.
His recent runs are actually quite impressive.
Yeah.
He's gotten better. His last run with Crazy Bear was one of his best.
the quick
Is this-
star record.
Yeah.
Well, former quick star record on Spiral.
Oh, did FIFA beat it?
Yeah, FIFA.
He did, yeah. I plan on
he has,
beating
like,
it back.
242?
It's a true 43.7 if I remember. I'm gonna go for a true 42.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I still think Quick can like sneak out a record. In between
It can,
rounds,
but it's gonna take some double shift boost before the final skip, I'd say, or the double shift boost in
and I
the
think we
purple
need to
section
find
here.
a strafe shift boost somewhere. 'Cause
Oh,
I feel
that
like
shift
there's
boost is
one
essential.
spot somewhere that we can get a strafe shift boost.
One thing
Yeah.
I think Quick has going for it is I feel like it can kind of get some, like a janky skip on lap 1, like get the big spiral skip by just like doing a big MTS when
The only problem is that
Gallant
you
can
gotta get it as
too.
fast as CGN did in his run, like for it to be worth it.
yeah, I've never been able
Because
to
if
do it
it's
with
way
Gallant. Obviously, it's like I don't know. It just seems way harder with Gallant. Yeah, that's a good shift boost there.
Maybe doing an MTS there would be better. Standard shift boost there. And I skipped the
It's like
boost
you hit
plate
the
there because
wall
it
actually on
seems
the
it's
spiral
faster. You get a better shift boost if you don't get the boost plate for some reason. It's weird, but that's what I observed.
Wait, did you stop doing like the dive down during that first skip? Where you like? I remember you started to like point your nose down, like, which seems
Yeah,
like risky. But
it's mandatory for me now, to be honest. It saves a little bit of time on lap 1 if you do it right too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is a shift. There is
Yeah.
a shift boost. I remember now. Yeah. I knew there was one just like right after the refill. Like I could have sworn there was one, and I'm glad I was right about that.
I tend to choke at the end there for some reason. It's just a weird MTS chain for me.
Didn't you get a lateral shift PB recently?
I think that's
yeah,
my most recent PB,
This is your sub
but
3 with
it's
Fat Shark.
not that good, really. Oh, for a spiral, yeah, that's my.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a non-custom world record somehow, but somebody good with Black Belt can beat that without too much trouble, I'm sure.
It was a bit surprising though, because I think just the regular Fat Shark record before that was like 113 or 313 or something.
Yeah, but I
right?
chilled very, yeah. But I don't think I forgot if he used side attacks there or not. And I don't remember if he goes for the pipe jump here.
If this was by Chilled Berry, it probably didn't have like MTS chaining because if I recall correctly, he's one of those ones that avoided that.
Yeah, I don't think he used side attacks.
No, he used side attacks.
Did he? Huh.
Just not MTS chaining, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's the case.
'Cause, yeah, I know he used the side attacks in his Thunder Road run.
Yeah, I
He
could have
just
done more
doesn't do
chain.
MTS chaining.
Doing any sort of MTS chaining like that, or just like even just like side attack turning with Fat Shark is pretty tough in my opinion. Like
It honestly looks so degenerate.
yeah.
Like, MTS chaining with Fat Shark
Like,
looks like
I've
one
always-
of the most
yeah.
degenerate things in the world.
I've always thought of Fat Shark as kind of just like pushing a brick around. And it's like I don't know.
I mean, it's nothing. It's not hard, but you just need some speed to do it, and you can't maintain it because it just loses too much speed. And I had the hardest time with trying to get that shift boost before the final skip. I'm sure it's possible, but I had trouble with it.
I guess the level most in need now of Fat Shard side attacks would be Sand Ocean.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Raleigh has the record. Obviously, adding side attacks to that would be able to beat it. And that would be the sub 41.
Yeah, but who wants to do that?
No one.
You realize you have one of the degenerate players in the call.
Just doesn't
'Cause, I
sound
mean-
fun at all.
Exactly.
We just
The
we
idea
just
is
gotta get
fun.
Fry on it.
It's fast.
Alright guys, so final video.
Yeah, I posted the
Speed,
the Jesus one. Yeah.
speed record from the world record of gaming himself.
With Iron Tiger.
I swear, in
Which
the
actually-
large jump section, I think he optimizes just for the highest possible max speed instead of the fastest time. To be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, his control with shift boosts on this course is really crazy to me.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he goes
how do
for
you shift
3.
boost with all these non-customs? Like, what?
Just a lot of practice, I
Well,
imagine.
Yeah, there are spots where it's easier to do if you know them.
Yeah, a few hundred tries, you kind of learn it inside out after a while. Just get a feel. But yeah, it's impressive. I wish he would tell us how, like, his knowledge on how the max speed works, because it just, like, seems so janky.
I think he's banned in F-Zero Nexus.
Really? Oh, wow.
What had
That and also we don't think he speaks good English. Like,
did he ever join?
yeah, I remember a long time ago, like, I could probably check the ban list and probably on there.
You get banned for posting too much max speed. Like his time.
Well, he would just post messages and just, like, never respond to anything, and
Yeah, he's
Oh.
banned. Just kind of an unfortunate thing. Like, seriously. We look at all his runs and are just fascinated, and yet he's banned.
mhm.
The irony.
I don't think some people realize when they go in there that like forum is not really a forum.
That lap 3 dive is so weird. Like, why would you do that? I understand that he's optimizing for speed, but why? It just looks so weird.
Oh, he doesn't get that shift boost before the final boost play on this run. Wonder if that can be implemented for the world record runs.
All right, well, yeah, that was a good time. I appreciate you guys coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's do this again sometime in the future.
Yeah, just let us
Absolutely.
know.
All right.